Hello everyone, this is Professor Orozco with another video to help you build value in your life. So today I'm going to talk about a very interesting trade-off between risk and reward. The fact is that if you accept more risk, you expect more reward. And if you accept less risk, you accept less reward. Think about buying Bitcoin, which goes up and down a lot in value with a lot of risk, versus a certificate of deposit, which is a savings account, where you get a guaranteed return at a very, very low risk. That is the difference between a high-risk investment versus a low-risk investment, and the different expectations of reward between the two. So you can see that every day we have to live with these risk-reward trade-offs. Some people have a higher risk tolerance than others and therefore may invest in Bitcoin. So the same thing applies in a contract. And a lot of people don't realize that. If you accept more risk in a contract, naturally you should expect more reward in that contract. So we'll go through an example to illustrate how this works in practice. The idea that there is a risk and reward trade-off in contracts. So one way to increase risk in a contract is to make a counteroffer, right? You could simply enter into very risky contracts like buying Bitcoin, but you can also enter into a process where you make a counteroffer. Somebody made you an offer and you're going to maybe cross out a term, change a term, and give them back that offer. And now you are what's called the master of the offer. The risks are that you destroy the original offer and you can't go back to it. The other side might reject your counteroffer and walk away. You've taken on more risk, so you want more reward, right? The other side might actually accept your new terms and your counteroffer, and bingo, you get more value. Just like with taking more risk buying Bitcoin, you have taken on the risk of becoming the master of the offer in the contract. You can get more value. But that all depends if you want to accept that risk, because the risks are there. The risks are that you've destroyed the original offer and that the other side might simply reject your counteroffer and walk away, and you're left with no deal. Whereas you could have just accepted the offer and locked in a contract. That's the certificate of deposit or low interest saving account option at the bank, versus the Bitcoin option, which is, hey, I want to be the master of the offer. I want to increase my value. I want to add new terms or get rid of terms in the contract and try to get the other side to agree to those terms that are more favorable to me. That is one very underappreciated way to increase risk in a contract, but it could also greatly increase your rewards, as you've seen in this very, very simple example. So the risk-reward trade-off applies in every single contract scenario. One way to minimize risk is simply to accept an offer that's been given to you by the other side, who is the master of the offer. If you want to switch the roles and create more value potentially, you can become the master of the offer. A lot of people don't want to take on this risk, and that's fine. Some people want to play it safe and put their money in the bank rather than buy Bitcoin. Other people, however, simply don't know it's possible. This is where knowledge and training comes into play, and this whole subject is the art of contract negotiation. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like it, subscribe, and share to the channel.